Hello, friends and lovers. Welcome back to Hades 2. Aspect of Eos. Oh, God. Oh, boy. I don't know. I don't hate the aspect for sure by any stretch, but I don't know. It doesn't instill me with confidence is what I would say. So we're on our 40th year Dream Dive streaks. This is run number 10, I'm going to say. Do I have double hubris on? I do. And I'm not taking Hekuba because it feels like Freenos just does too much here. Oh, my controller appears to have disconnected. I apologize. But it feels like Freenos does too much, especially early on if we get like screwed. And I just felt much more comfortable whenever I've had Freenos during these runs. Whereas the magic stuff, you can usually work around. Like magic will be tight. Oh, it's gonna be tight, baby. But I think we can get around it at least. I think. What do we got here? Passion Rush, crappy Glamour Gain. Well, I don't really like Passion Rush here, particularly at Epic since it would prime a shitload of magic. Glamour Gain is a very, very weak magic restoration, and we kind of need magic for this. I didn't turn on the Night Arcana, which gives you 15% crit when you alternate Omegas, which would be kind of good with this aspect. It's pretty good, but I don't think I don't know, it didn't feel like it was good enough to really work around. So we're going to take a big Aphrodite attack, and I'm asking this question that I've probably asked many times before, I'm realizing. The additional damage from the Aphrodite attack boon. Do we get it? The question is, do we get it based on where the enemies are compared to Mel, or where the enemies are compared to Eos? And I think it's actually compared to Eos, if I remember right. I think it might actually... Sorry, no, compared to Mel. I think it's actually compared to Mel based on this one chamber, basically right now. Which is probably not good, but who knows? Maybe we can find a way to make it work, kind of thing. Starting off with the Rift, huh? Yeah, we're gonna have to take Apollo. Lucid Gain is a great magic regen for runs like this, I feel. I'm happy to take Apollo. Blinding Rush is generally a nice boon, too. I guess it's gonna have to be Blinding Rush just to get halfway to Origination. His attack would be fine. I don't think he can take Selene now. Now, I'm out of magic already. I probably should have paid attention to the fact that there was multiple rewards. I'm just going to be using my regular attack for a bit here. You can get very small amounts of damage out of that. Oh, wow. It's fine. Enemies do deal less damage to you than they normally would in an instance like this. Getting a regen that you normally see later on, it does work. Plus 10 power. I think the base damage of Eos, the explosion, the Daybreaker damage, is quite high, so plus 10 isn't actually all that good. I wonder... I don't actually know how some of these things interact with Eos. I have a lot of questions about this aspect, maybe. I think it's going to be Mega Blaze, though. Methinks. I think the plus 30% will feel nice on it, since the base damage is like 150 plus already. What could you give me? 10% faster, 10% chance to dodge, simple form. Randomly draw one of your active vows that is removed this night. So this cannot hit Vow of Rivals, by the way. It's a really interesting one because it presents questions around the validity of potential challenges if you were to take this, right? You don't ever have to take it, but it could be quite strong depending on what it hits, right? Whereas the rest of these, I don't know if I'm that infatuated with them. This sounds kind of funny to me. Vow of Denial removed. Okay, Vow of Denial is also an interesting one in the sense that whatever I've already locked out or banished from the boon pool is going to stay banished as is, but we won't actually remove anything else. That might be beneficial. It might not be. Vow of Denial. It's like an easier vow. It's just not a very fun vow is the way I usually look at it. This is a hard zone to get a lot of boons in. There is another encounter, so I want to be careful with my magic spenge. Oh my god. It's also a projectile-heavy piece of shit land. Okay. Perhaps a bit too saucy. Reno, save me! Did you... what? Where's the... Okay, I found it. I'll take that max magic, actually. Ugh. Yeah, just not the kind of rewards we want. I don't really want to palm the 2 boons that we have. I guess I'm just going to stock up some more money, which is disappointing. So we usually charge an Omega attack, then an Omega special, so that the Omega special gets copied by the Daybreaker, and then I just spam regular specials for a while. There might be another wave of enemies here, yeah. And this is going to be it, really. Well, I mean, usually Icarus has, like, multiple ways. Where are you going, Eos? You monster. Okay, I can get one more Daybreaker out. Don't mind if I do. Go in with the regular specials. Do what we can. And we are plumb out. Time to start using my regular attack then. Hey-ya. Trying to be efficient here because the timer is not paused during his stupid encounters, right? Wait, are they? I didn't think so. Now that I think about it. Oh, no. Oh, no. Hazard Boom, huh? When would you take Hazard Boom? Maybe if you have Howling Soul already from J-Palm here. If Jewel Palm gave you Howling Soul, right? We have Deep Descent. If we fight Chronos, that'll be good. Explosive Intent is not good for us right now and probably never will be, sadly. I mean, I don't know. We could get enough magic regen where it will be interesting, but we're at a tough spot here. And I don't want to take something speculative like that, really. Okay, we found a mid shop, so thank God for that. Because the timer might be actually kind of rough. More Apollo. Some max health, that's good at least. I'll still take that Lucid Gain, please. You did not give me Lucid Gain, you monster. I do not want Solar Ring. You could take the special? It's only okay, though, I would say. It would probably better be served with something that actually gives us origination on the special, or we save our cast slot for that. One of those two things. So another curse on the special would be better, probably. Therefore, I shall take the back burner. I am continuing to be displeased, though, overall, with the start of this. Apollo really could have helped there if we had just gotten the magic regen. We had 2 chances, but oh well. Because it would actually allow me to really spam things out. Okay, but this time, Apollo, I believe in you. I think this is going to be a multi-waiver, really, at this rate. No, it's not. Okay, I'm actually kind of surprised. Okay, but this time, Apollo. Yay! Okay, that helps a lot. That was actually a lucky zone. We got Icarus in terms of timing. We got the Sticky Ick. Yeah, we could actually go for the Apollo Legendary at this rate, maybe. Actually, we could. We have to take a special, though. Sticky Ick, Cersei, mid-shop. You know what? I'm going to go for it because it's funny. Agreed. I guess I'm going to buy this armor since we have that buff. I already forget what it's called. Protective Coating. And maybe we can hold it for a while. That'd be interesting. I think we can actually get Apollo's Legendary from the next boon. The removing of a Vow of Denial doesn't really change anything. We will need... Holy crap, Eris. Get smoked on. What was I saying? What am I gonna need? Something. Need a curse from the cast. It's the only way forward now. The extra AoE effect from Apollo's special here, on the torches in particular, just isn't, like, as hard felt. So I don't usually prioritize it, to say the least. Reno's, tank those bombs, hun. Oh boy, that hurt. She almost stripped all my armor. All of my armor. Whoop. Okay, so we have 35 armor, plenty of max health. Magic is settled. We're sort of on a road. We only have 2 different gods to our name. So even if Aphrodite came back, we could just take her cast. So we're kind of all set most of the time. I think we can go Zag, Keepsake for funnies, right? Nova Flourish and Nova Strike tied almost exactly to the T, but also the regular attack did a surprising amount. So did the regular special. Wow. Those damage numbers are so even. Ow. It feels like I barely used the regular attack too, to me. So that's actually fascinating. Max health and Hermes. Faster channeling speed would still feel quite nice. For sure. Go on, Eos. Take a ride, hun. Just take a lap around town, why don't you? No need to actually go after the enemies. There's no need. Don't mind if I do. Certainly don't mind priming some magic here, but if we do get the Apollo Legendary, some more max magic would definitely be meaningful. Did the Omega Special at the wrong time, kinda. Eos, do something! Monster. We're gonna transform that. Money. Afro or Poseidon? Poseidon with this, Poseidon with this, Poseidon with this. I don't know if there's a lot from Poseidon I'd be interested in. I feel like people tend to always want to point out, what about Hydraulic Mine? It's like, it's pretty low impact. I mean, his cast does do the job too, but I guess I'd rather have the weak effect than the slippery effect on our foes. Whoa. Something like Snoosnar, you know? When we have to take the run seriously, I don't know if it's really that meaningful. So we're not banishing anything here, so that's fine. So Origination's online. I'm not going to rarefy it. I was going to say, we haven't seen Hef often lately. Hi, Echo. Hi, Echo. Pom 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 hits literally any of my boons, potentially. This is not good. We'll just take another Aphrodite then. Secret Crush? I don't think it's actually that big of a deal. Heartbreaker is kind of cool, and we could also get the duo, right? We could get the duo since we have Apollo already, and if we get his legendary, that's a lot of heartthrobs. Now, magic is going to quickly become an issue if I get all those things at once. I'm actually going to go Selene here then with the max magic. And we might get the duo from Aphrodite here too, right? I don't know, it's just kind of fun. I wouldn't say, I feel like relatively comfortable with the run right now, and maybe I'll regret that. I do have Deep Descent already from Jewel Palm. So I think we're like kind of getting there. I was having this discussion on the Discord, and I know the hexes, there's a lot of chatter around the hexes here, really. I don't think Dark Side is generally a positive. So I gotta take a boring-ass Moonwater. And I think the better question is, I'm not so certain if and when I take a hex, and perhaps when other people take hexes, does it actually increase the win rate? Does it increase our ability to win, we think? Because I think there's a chance that it just doesn't... Maybe it does, but it's too hard to tell, kind of thing. It's a difficult one to measure. Will this hex actually help me win the this run right now? You know? Will it increase my ability? And maybe that's why it's kind of hard to... I think a lot of us just don't know how to quantify the hexes, including myself. You know? And it just really depends what you get offered. Like, Moonwater is obviously just a very straightforward, does the thing, no questions asked style boon. Come on, Apollo Legendary. I wouldn't really want to use his Keepsake because then I lose Deep Descent in case of Crobo. I'd love to keep this armor for Cerberus at the minimum. Quit sucking. Didn't get offered it. Rarefying Sweet Surrender is pretty good. It's one of the better ones, I think, there. What do we got? Any armor? Oh, there is armor. Sick. No sacrifice boons for me, thank you. Mega Special is actually doing quite well. Don't think we want the wind. I think we do want to grab Poseidon just to kind of get him in and out of here. Not interested in Geyser Spout. Ocean Swell, huh? For the Heartbreaker, kind of? We can support that. It doesn't prime any magic, which is nice. All right, dog. You've been a bad boy. Was one of those supposed to hit me? Because it felt like it should have. So in case you weren't around for it, during early access, the torches kind of got a rework. They did get a rework, straight up. It used to be that you could actually stack up multiple Omega Specials and have a bunch of them out. Then they changed it so it's really just like a set it and forget it thing until the charges run out. I do kind of miss that. Like, I often get asked, like, what's something I miss in the game? And I guess, like, I kind of miss that style of build in particular, where you could just really spam something like that. In case you can't tell, I love spammy builds. Where you get going with, like, one button thing. It's just fun. It's not really like, I need that, I must have it, or anything like that. Maintain our armor so far. Uh-oh. Eos got him. I'm gonna guess the Omega Special is still kind of king on the damage meters here, but I wasn't watching. Oh yeah, Omega Attack did pretty well. Regular attack still surprisingly high. Surprisingly so. We could go Moonbeam here. Hammer is fun. But if we just want to win, Moonbeam would probably be even better. The Moonwires didn't get used. I don't have any paths, so there was no reason to use them. Mount Olympus, huh? I feel it. They're setting us up for a Crowbow. I would have loved an Aphira right now, because Aphira would probably mean we'd get some Apollo offerings on the doors at least. I think I'm actually going to take the Max Magic, which is rare, but I am concerned, because if you take a Legendary Boon, that's a lot of primed magic. While Lucid Gain will get most of it back, I'm concerned about it just getting overall too low, potentially. It's 20 and 30. It's 50 magic to do the Omega Attack and the Omega Special back-to-back. I guess isn't too bad. I did equip Moonbeam. Alright. Stocking up on the Moonwaters would be cool. The whole, like, earning money for using Moonwater, I mostly stay away from nowadays. If you have Boatman on and everything, you usually just get enough money for most things. Unless you get, like, Travel Deal from Hermes and you get more shop offers. It's just usually not a necessary thing to aim for. Kind of fun, maybe. I got 9 slots here, baby. Definitely not that one. Definitely not that one. Pervious for 1 second. Not the ones that I really want. Restore 2 health. I'm not gonna think too hard about them. Demeter. Yeah, I would take Demeter, but just to fill in the final god slot, because we don't have a 4th god yet. Thus, kind of increasing our odds are seeing Apollo. Only kind of, though. But obviously we would like this hammer for this, because we're using both the attack and the special quite a bit. Mega attacks, mega specials, everything. It's all getting used, so it's hard to really get like a nothing hammer here. Enduring Coil. I'm gonna say that is the best. Actually, I'm not so sure about that. Rising Helix, huh? You know, I'm gonna try Rising Helix. And maybe my hubris will get me back. Zeus is actually not that good here. There is Static Shock, but that primes 50 plus magic, depending on the rarity. And we know that's gonna be a problem. There's Divine Vengeance. Air quality won't matter. There's some swaps. And that's kind of it, right? I think I'm gonna skip. We'll get a second mini-boss offered, potentially, though, at least. Oh, God. You're killing me. I tried Rising Coil. I can't even tell that it's doing anything, though. Like, I'm watching the balls. And I don't know if I can tell that they're really getting much bigger. Particularly on the regular special. It's far from exciting. Winner's Circle doesn't do much. Tall Order. It seems rather unlikely I'm going to get the 8 of anything at this rate. You know? Yeah, it just doesn't seem like a wise choice. I think I'll just take that 10%, sadly. Ares is here now. I'll take both of those. Well, I got to fill in the 4th god. We can't get anything wounds related unless he swaps. So there's nothing like Grievous Blow. Maybe don't stand on top of that. Actually, that Moonwater is looking pretty good right about now. Eos, where are you? I think you're going after the other guy here. Kill it! Sweet lord. Swap the attack, maybe? I don't think I'd hate it. Visceral Impact, I mean, Plasma and more speed won't really do much for us. I think Mutual Destruction is kind of the only takeable boon there. More channel speed, more attack speed, I don't think it's going to be very effective at this rate. To say the least. Alright, let's conserve the Moonwaters for lay bosses. It's interesting how it felt like Eris went down like a sack of beans. Is that something that goes down quickly? In a sense, I guess. But then we get here. I mean, it is the 3rd region now. And the feeling is not really the same. The mood has changed. There's been a shift. I was going to say, this better be an Athena room. The Daybreaker is not doing that much, sadly. Compared to just the Omega Special, right? Righteous Pike. Or we use 90 magic up to 3 foes are struck by spears from the heavens. It's been a long time since I kind of dove into that. We spend a good amount of magic. I wouldn't call it very charming unless this finally happens. There's 2 good boons we could get here. The legendary would be the more important one to by a large margin. For multiple reasons. It does... Oh, I forget again. It's one of those questions I ask all the time, then I always forget what the answer is to it. Apollo Legendary plus Eos. It got changed a lot in early access, if I may have an excuse here, too. Oh my god. Seriously, dude? Oh, come on, man. Seriously? Supernova does very little. Perfect Image doesn't do much. Man. Nothing. I guess I'm taking a self-healing. Aha! But again! Can't fool me twice, baby. Come on, there's 2 cool boons we could be having right now. Okay, I'm building up Mutual Destruction. That's the answer. I'm not going to Moonwater. We're going to save it for a late boss, because we might get a heal right before the boss and everything, right? From the shop. And such word. Yeah. This time, though. What? Excuse me? You monster. I guess it's just Perfect Image. No palm, thank you. You little monster. But this time, Extra dose wouldn't really do a whole lot there. Come on! You're kidding. You are kidding. You're telling a joke. You're telling a joke right now. You are telling so many jokes. In front of me, in front of my family, in front of my cat. Oh my god. I'm salty now. I have quite a bit of money. I just wanted a Heartbreaker build. It seems like since the Omega Special does so much of our damage, that's what you should be buffing here. I can't believe that. Was that 3 chances in a row? Completely whiffed, right? Do 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 do. Perfect image has been ruined. Gonna wait until I accidentally take a big hit, basically. Do 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 do. Top, top. Bottom. Bum, ba, ba, do, 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 do. Next big hit, I should Moonwater. I'm gonna say that's big enough. Oh god, oh god, oh god. I was trying to cast my Omega Special and I thought we were good. We were not good. Continuing to not be good. What do we got here? Middle? Bottom, bottom. Top, middle. Bottom, bottom. Top, middle. Okay. Can I kill something here, maybe? Seems like a decent second Moonwater here. Moonwater saving me, maybe? Show me a Fear for the last zone so that I can actually get some cool boons, maybe. Oh my god, I dashed right into that one, I'll admit. The bird can get summoned when Prometheus is down. I didn't know that, actually. That was a rough fight. Agreed. I only have 2 minutes 45 left, too. Omega Special and Omega Attack. High up there, but mostly Omega Special still. I spent a lot of health in that fight. If I didn't have Moonwater, I was probably dead. I've taken 549 damage for Blackened Fleece. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and say it's just Knucklebones here. Hydrolite we don't need. Although you could Archaic Seal into Hydrolite to keep us healthy, which sounds pretty damn good. That way we just know we're going to the boss fight probably at full health. And it's Skilla? Oh no. I might prefer Chronos. I might prefer Chronos. Alright, but can I please get a cool boon? Maybe? Hello? Why? Boo. Okay. Sweet Jesus. Timers of concern. Oh, God. Oh, God. You're killing me. We won't really want to save those Moonwaters for the Skilla fight. Turn on Vow of Hordes, they said. It'll be fun, they said. Narcissus. Ocean Swell goes up. $250. I get 4 random palms. I don't think we need the max magic now, right? Even if I got the legendary now, I'm pretty sure we'll be okay. We can still cast back-to-backs Omega Attack, Omega Special, I think. And we won't run out. So that seems unnecessary. $250 doesn't really do much for us. Although we do have 2 shops, so maybe? Maybe. We have 2 shops incoming, right? 4 random palms just doesn't feel very meaningful. That money might come into play. It might not. Okay, do a boon, please. Apollo's betrayed me, but not you, Aphrodite. Not you, sweetheart. You wouldn't do that to me. Oh, you're still just hanging out over here, huh? Not anymore, you're not. Wow, you are quite frustrating with Eos, aren't you? Oh, come on. Stop. Stand still. I demand it. Oh, my God. Please. Okay. Now I spam the regular special till you're dead now, basically. Lord Almighty in heaven. What? No. No. No, it's the wrong boon. No. I mean, all right. So weak only lasts for 1 second, which is interesting. So it will be reapplying curses really frequently. And the big one is Blitz. So we're basically adding Blitz to the potential pool. This legendary is like kind of cool and fun. But then when you start to think about some of the curses, it's kind of like, ugh. Namely like Scorch is very little for you. But all right. Apollo? Apollo? Remember, we got that big Hydrolite, so we're not Apollo. But you could give me that dual boon. Oh my God. I have 6 wind, which is a lot. Okay, am I crazy though? I can get the dual boon, right? I can get the dual boon, right? Yes, yes I can. Look at this, look at this, look at it. I don't think I care that much about Secret Crush. I gotta be a little careful. I think. The Heartbreakers have done very little for us right now. Sorry, Zag. Things are looking too spicy. And you would do very little in the last zone here, as you can imagine. Where the hell is Eos? I'm seeing like the hitch and everything. So we apply weak with our cast, obviously. Oh, okay. Apollo, no. Apollo, no. Oh my God, please, game. No, stop. Chill. There's way too many projectiles right now. Oh my God. Dash, please. Oh my God, these speedy, whatever they're called, their projectiles are insane right now. Okay, we got Hydrolite. Mutual destruction will save me. Wow. They absolutely dunked on me. 100%. Sunny Dispo, let's go. Whenever you create heartthrobs, create more. How though? Jesus Christ. All right, we're going for the shop for the last chance. No, and I didn't even get any health or armor or anything. You son of a bitch. I don't think Secret Crush is that big of a deal. We're going to up the Wispy Wiles. We're going to increase our healths. But Heartbreakers are probably better now. I got close to 8 for that tall order that I was trying to think about. Okay, come on. Trying to clear up a little bit of space here for ourselves. We got these big moon waters. We want to wait until it's after we've taken like a big hit or so, because you recover. We got the node that lets us recover some health that we have just lost. No Eos is out there somewhere. Should probably just be spamming my magic spells here for the Heartbreakers partially. Wait. So even though it's a bit wasteful, to just keep resummoning the Eos here. Spending the magic is kind of worth it. I'm going to deem that worthy for our first. Down. Man, those jets in the back up there. Let me tell you. No way. Oh. Alright, it's time for the second Moonwater now. We've had first Moonwater. That Charmer just did not want to die today. Oh, I have a third Moonwater. I was actually concerned for a moment until I remembered I have a third Moonwater. Here she comes. Oh, she got stuck on something. God knows what. Please die. Can't even kill a tentacle within a reasonable amount of time here. How are the Heartbreakers looking? Second to the damage. Worth it. How are you not dead, hun? Here, put me at full health. It did not put me anywhere near full health, is the truth. Honey. 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 Ah! Wow. It was an arduous run. It was an arduous run, to say the least. We were on the cusp of greatness with that Apollo legendary potential. A mega special on the top. That's not a surprise. Heartthrobs actually wound up on the meters, but most of that was in the final fight, right? Ah! Skill did end up doing the most damage. Roxy did 95? Wow. Those hippos in that one chamber did 114, though. Insane. Yeah, the final zone was just rough. It was rough all around. It was a spicy run. The Moonwater carried. The Moonbeam actually did a lot, too, by equipping it. If I didn't have those things, it's not like I would have gotten anything anywhere near as impotent. But the Nervous Wreck was kind of cool to see. It's really hard to tell how much it did individually. Sunny Disposition did quite a bit too, I think, for us, right? What do you think? I'm looking here. Blitz is on there. Scorch is nothing. Froth is barely on there as well. So, yeah. Righteous Pike, 4%. It's bad. Yeah, it's just not very good. You'd have to, like, really... You gotta spam a crazy amount of magic, really. I wonder if I had just sat there and just held down the attack button and dashed around. Would that have been better? And just ignore the Omega Special and all that stuff. Just get a ton of Heartbreakers that way. Not sure. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Next run is going to be spicy too. I think it's Aspect of Than. We'll see. Like, comment, subscribe. You know what we asked for. I'll see ya in another video.